lose gains, well, you don't lose the gains, but you lose size pretty fast. At least as a natural, you take 2 weeks off the gym, you're going to look noticeably smaller. Which reminds me of something else that's noticeable. The difference between alcohol in Belarus and the United States. That's a different video. So yeah, even after 2 weeks, you're going to be noticeably smaller. You don't work out for a month or two, you're going to be considerably smaller. Now, first, you're going to lose blood in the muscle, water in the muscle, glycogen in the muscle. I don't know exactly what you're losing. It's a combination of those things. I don't know what proportions of them, but I know that you do lose those things. And you go back to the gym for like one time, you're going to notice you come back a lot, but you go back like 2 times, and you're going to pretty much bounce back if you took 2 weeks off. Even if you took a month off, you hit the muscle twice. I say twice, because it probably takes twice, but also I never go back to the gym and go straight back to the old weights. I do occasionally, like I did recently. I went into the gym, grabbed 110, 120 pound, 55 kilo dumbbells, something like that. And I did rows. I did 14 of them, 14, then 12, then 10, then 8. And I did pull part of my rear delt. Luckily, nothing major. It's already better. Yeah, actually, that did not fully blow up my lats again. So even when you go straight to the heavy weights, it seems to me it takes 2 times to really fully blow the muscle up again with the blood, the glycogen, the water, whatever else is in there. Even if you take like 2-3 months off the gym, it's only going to take a few workouts to get the size back. Because it's primarily like fast-acting stuff. The blood, the water, the glycogen. Now, actual muscle tissue size, it's harder to say. And the question is, do you really lose muscle tissue size? You do, at a very slow rate. I can't quantify it. I did not work out for 4 years, so I do know this quite well. It's just hard to quantify. And my weight, I didn't weigh myself all the time, but I know my weight didn't go down crazy. I did get a lot smaller, but I also was not always eating much, and I was doing a lot of catabolic things, like walking around all day and night without eating. Doing alcohol diets. Not the best thing for muscle tissue, but I did retain pretty much all my... It's weird, because at times it seems like I kept my muscle, and at other times, maybe just because I was more calorie depleted, I looked like I was really shriveled down. But actually, even when I hadn't worked out in a couple of years, I remember that when, for whatever reason, I wanted to look better. Like, I remember when I was on vacation somewhere. I was in a restaurant with my father. I went in the bathroom, and I started flexing my chest, flexing my lats, and flexing my bicep. I probably also flexed my triceps. And I just did that until I got some bodily signaling to them and got some blood there. And I would do that whenever I wanted to temporarily gain back some size. It's not the same as doing a full workout, but just by giving the muscles a good flex, you get the body to send blood and stuff to the muscle, and you will look better. When I got back in the gym after 4 years off now, I did get a lot of damage to my body in that time. But whereas when I was 16, I could press 110-pound dumbbells for 12 reps. When I got back, I remember I got back to like 50-pounders to start. That's a smart thing anyways. But it took me about a year to get up to, let me think about this. Yeah, it took me about a year to get up to 90 pounders for about 12 reps. And then to get up to like 110 again took me another couple years. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, something like that. Like I got most of it back within a year. But it did take a decent amount of time more, like a couple years, I think, before I got fully back. And I have, it's weird to even say I surpassed what I did when I was younger, because the sad truth is, I don't think I'm stronger. Well, I do think I have more capability than when I was 16, but in terms of the weights I lift and that I can push myself to lift, they are the same as when I was 16. The only difference is, when I was 16, I never did low rep, high weight, because I got a little injured when I was 14, and from then on, I made sure I never did low reps again. So I would do like 255 for 11 reps. I did not get to 12 on that. I remember very clearly. I got to 11, not 12. And, 11 reps at 255 on the bench, it's pretty much what I can do now. I can rep out like 17, 18. I don't remember what my max is for 225. It's something like 7. I know I can do 17, but I think I beat it one time and did like 19. But at least 17 reps at 225. And I can do 5 reps of 315. So, 11 reps of 255, roughly the same. Maybe I'm doing a little more weight now. I'm also injured now, not from working out, but from stretching, so I can't even bench. But yeah. Okay, so to summarize that, recap. I did not work out for 4 years, and within 1 year, when I stopped working out, I was pressing 110-pound dumbbells, 12 reps. After 4 years, it went down to 50-pound dumbbells. Within 1 year, it was back up to 90 pounds. I gained my size back, although my physique was different. Just from age, I think. Your body changes. Also, body fat. That's included in body changes. And just muscle proportions changed. And, I was older. Just different. It's like I'm different now than I was 4 years ago. Came back, was different. But size-wise, you lose a lot of size really quickly. But that size, you can really go quite a while and not work out. And say you want to go to, you could work, say you're in my position. You've worked out for 15 years. I could stop working out, and then 2 weeks before summer, start working out again, and I'd look great on the beach. Regain pretty much all my size, work out once a week during the summer, stop at the end of the summer, start 2 weeks before the next summer, and I'd have mostly the same size. I'm sure if I did that for a couple years, my physique would be going down. How much does it take to maintain your physique? Well, it takes about as much as it took to build it, in terms of weight and reps. But maybe you needed 3 days of that weight and reps to build it, but to maintain it, I only need 1 day. So, squats, let's say. 14 reps at 315 is what I do. I actually haven't done squats in a while. My back's messed up. But yeah, if I want to maintain my legs at their good size and strength, I need to do those squats. Legs are a lot bigger muscle. I could probably get away doing that every 2 weeks. But really, I think I'd still be going downhill. If I do squats once a week or once every 10 days, my legs would stay the same. But if I start doing them every 2 weeks, once a month, Yeah, not down a lot, but it's gonna slowly go down. Other body parts like chest, definitely I could do once a week, maintain it. Lats, once a week to maintain it. Biceps, every 5 days. I don't know. It seems like the smaller the muscle group, the more often you gotta work them to maintain them. Yeah. So there you have it. You lose size very quickly, but it's not actual muscle tissue. Actual muscle tissue is very slow to go away. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe. I have a lot of videos. I get a lot of views. You look at my videos, the views, most of them don't get that many views. But some of them get a lot of views. And I've got like 890 videos. So even if most of them don't get that many views, between the 890, I get quite a lot of views each month. But I have less than 1,000 subscribers, so I make $0, no money. You get to watch this for free, get great information. Oh, and I recommend my Watch How to Learn About Left Ventricular Hypertrophy at Home. How to figure it out if you have left ventricular hypertrophy in your home, no equipment. You can also check out my kidney video, how I improved my creatinine levels by 25%. All that for free, and maybe you can spend 5 seconds to click subscribe so that you can help me get above 1,000 subscribers and I can make some money. Because I need money too. I've been affected by the bad world economy. I'm like any other person. I need money to live. So please help me out and subscribe, give it a like, give it a comment, and check out those other videos because very likely you can benefit from them.